first pitch moments away here in Philadelphia. It's the Cubs and the Phillies next on the show. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against a three-time All-Star, the former Cy Young Award winner, lefty Cliff Lee. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Emilio Bonifacio will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 3-0.
Here's Lee now on 1-0. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
With a guy like this up there leading off, you say, hey, if you want to hit fly balls, you can do it all afternoon. His game's built largely on speed, and you can leg out a grounder to short, but you can't leg out a fly ball.
Chris Coghlan will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And a great day for baseball here, 81 degrees at first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Mayberry calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
David Torres will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on its way from Lee. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 from Lee. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Baxter retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Alex Hatton will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Chase Utley will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Mike Baxter will be the batter. First pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. The 1-1 home. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Ryan Howard will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell He's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. Rodriguez will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Howard is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Wellington Castillo will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Baxter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marlon Byrd will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
John Mayberry will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
0-1. Come on now, Phillies.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Make him earn it.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
This is almost certainly going to be ruled a pass ball. That essentially turns that leadoff single into a leadoff double.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Will Nieves will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Come on now, let's go.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Kevin Franzen will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bird off second. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest right there.
Freddie Galvis will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Tyler Colvin will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Alex Patton will get his first shot at it here. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
The 0-2 now from Lee. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Well, you had to think that on 0-2, they just wanted to get rid of this guy using as few pitches as possible. But he shows a little bit of life up there, and he gets himself a base hit.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first, and the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Chris Coughlin will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Lee ready with the 0-1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Mayberry is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Jesse Padilla will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Center field. Mayberry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Cliff Lee will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right side. One pitch on the way. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Chase Utley will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Running at second base.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Mike Baxter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Let's go, Phillies.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run.
And on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate. So he grooves this one, winds up costing him.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Now for Howard, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
John Mayberry will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Come on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 2-1. David Torres will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
David Torres.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Oh, we got a 1, 2, 3 here. Let's go, Phillies.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Are you kidding me, yo? Come on, Philadelphia.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on its way from Lee. Fouled back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Oh, and maybe not, as this ball's kicked out there. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Wellington Castillo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that air affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
Here we go now, Phil.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Come on, get the easy out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Now here's Lee on 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Will Nieves will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Kevin Franzen will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
Two runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Outside, 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In the dirt here.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears, and he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Freddie Galvis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there he goes towards second. Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And some trouble now in right field. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. Cliff Lee will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think round ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
And here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
With 1 out, definitely a strikeout situation with 2 men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
Chase Utley will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Colvin is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Tyler Colvin will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Tyler Colvin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's one hit towards the hole and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Alex Patton will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
The 1-1 from Lee. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Chris Coghlan will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Mayberry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-1. Mike Baxter will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Mike Baxter.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Come on now, Phils.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And he's set down, 1 away.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Come on, Philly.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Jesse Padilla will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Jesse Padilla.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And the fastball is lined into right field for a leadoff single.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
David Torres will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Oh, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. And he thought of taking third here, too?
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, these guys knew coming in that this was going to be a tough assignment, and it's been all that and more. This guy, he's as good as advertising. He's had his way with a pretty good lineup here.
Runner at second, 1 away, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Wellington Castillo will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Runners off for second. In the dirt. Might not be enough to try it. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and with two away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
And ball four here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Tyler Colvin.
Tyler Colvin will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Let's get you out here.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. John Mayberry will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ballgame.
Will Nieves will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Kevin Franzen will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Freddie Galvis will dig in. He doubled his last time. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ryan Buckner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Well, good pitch there to get the out. And looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning. So in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Emilio Bonifacio will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2 home from Lee. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Bird will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Carlos Villanueva will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Ben Revere has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And he's retired, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 26,
Chase Utley will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Come on now, Philly. Here we go.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Mike Baxter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. At first is Utley, the pitch. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Let's go, Phillies!
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Come on, Mike, let's do this.
Here's the 2-2 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Ryan Howard will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Right there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Marlon Byrd will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. B.J. Rosenberg is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Jesse Padilla will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Go home. Go home.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Travis James will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Two-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
hard-hit ball back up the middle. And Scherholtz will reach. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead run's up to second now with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo. Your attention, please.
And we'll have a new pitcher come on now as the veteran cut fastball specialist Mike Adams gets the assignment. Wellington Castillo will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with two men in scoring position and only one away. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
1-1. In there, 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Tyler Colvin will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 33, Carlos Villanueva.
Ryan Sweeney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 4-2. Travis James will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 15, Travis James.
Nate Scherholz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Kyle Farnsworth is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Kyle Farnsworth.
John Mayberry will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Sean Mayberry Jr.
Here we go, John.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy, and you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Grounded to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Throwing to second, and he is in there.
This should just be a single, but you saw him have some trouble out there with it in left field, and it allows that runner to sneak into second.
Will Nieves will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Three and 0 now. Kevin Franzen, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Kevin Franzen will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Farnsworth out of the pen certainly has the fastball. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
In there, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Dominic Brown will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Dominic Brown.
Jimmy Rollins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Drive the ball, buddy.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Oh, he's right on this one. This is hit deep to straightaway center. And he's not going to get there. It's over his head. Here's the tying run to score. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
This game's had all kinds of twists and turns to it. Here's another right here. Bases loaded, he gets a pitch he can drive, and he's going to wind up clearing the bases. Turn a 2-run deficit into a 1-run lead.
Jay Roberts is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Ronnie Cedeno will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Ronnie Cedeno.
In there, strike 1. Now for Brown, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year.
Let that run in.
just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, that's every bit as good as a strikeout right there. Right back to him, check the runner, turn around, make the throw to first. That's a big out.
Chase Utley will dig in. He singled his last time around. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing it.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Comes back with the forkball, and that's over for strike 1. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone. Mike Baxter, the stand-in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Three runs already home here. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Fouled straight back. Hit hard to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs 4. Dominic Brown will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Jimmy Rollins is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Jimmy Rollins.
Antonio Bastardo will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Antonio Bastardo.
Emilio Bonifacio will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a 2-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Brad Lincoln will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Chris Coughlin will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, try turning the double play for one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Baxter will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Jake Diekman will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
For the Phillies, number 63.
Jesse Padilla will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's running towards second, and the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Runners on first with one down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
A 2-1 offering. He'll try it again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
A man at third with one away. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
And if the infield's back right here, I don't know. Maybe you try to score him from third, but with the infield in, well, you can forget about it. They're able to look him back, get the out at first, and move one out closer to getting out of this inning.
Sean Camp will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Travis James will get a chance to tie this thing up here as that equalizer is just 90 feet away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And the big bat for the Phillies this afternoon belonged to this fella, Dominic Brown. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 5-4. So long from Philly.